So before I joined Infinite Love, I felt tormented by thoughts for a number of reasons surrounding a past partner, past relationship. I'd recently come out of a current relationship and was dealing with that at the same time, and I didn't really understand what everything meant, why other stuff was churning and coming up in my head over and over again. I didn't understand my feelings, I didn't understand the thoughts, I just knew they were there. And through Cheryl holding the space that she does and through the Infinite Love experience, not only did I feel like I was guided to find my own answers, I wasn't necessarily given answers, but I was given the space in the room to explore what they were for me and to try and figure out that truth for myself, and that was massively important for me. It gave me a container to understand what was going on in my mind and in my thoughts at these times, and in my heart, in my emotions, and to connect with other people that completely understood was a godsend. It felt like a little safe space that I could let all of this stuff into. I love Cheryl and the way she works because she's really honest. I don't feel like she doesn't like namby-pamby around things. She gives it to you straight, but she gives it to you kindly and compassionately. And then when it was time for me to leave Infinite Love, I felt clearer. I felt like I understood the time that I had been through, and that had a purpose and a meaning for my life. And I felt free from it. I think that was the biggest thing. But before I went into the group, I felt caged by thoughts and emotions that I didn't understand, and when I left I felt free. To anyone considering joining Infinite Love, I would say relationships are such a big part of our life. We're all meant to connect, and when we're struggling with that, whether it's because we're struggling with something in ourselves or with people and relationships in our life, having something that can guide you and give you that container and that safe space to work through that is priceless, actually. So I would definitely recommend it if you've got any of those overwhelming, like, tumultuous feelings, or you just don't understand something, if you feel like you're in the same cycle over and over. Join and don't look back, because you'll be putting something back into yourself that will change the trajectory of your life. And like I said, I can't even describe the amount of peace and clarity that it gave me. And I wasn't even absorbed in it all the time, but just knowing it was there for when I needed it, that made a huge difference. So yeah, definitely recommended. And thank you, Cheryl.